Good morning in the morning time. It's still morning time, 10:31 in the a.m. What is happening? Michael Patterson, We Buy Houses 912 LLC. Please say the C, where we help ordinary people become profitable real estate investors in 60 days or less. Yes, say it with your chest. What's going on, y'all? All my business owners, hope you guys had a good night last night, making your money in your food truck, making your money in your lounge, your nightclubs, your restaurants, whatever you were doing to make money. Hopefully you guys are up to date. Some of you guys are out on the streets right now making money with your food trucks and whatever you got going on. Who we got on here? Who we got on the live this morning? Miss Jackson in the building. Y'all go ahead and give Miss Jackson a round of applause this morning. I love it. Great support. It's going to bless you guys today. So very simple, but it's going to be so good. So let's do it, guys. If you don't have a copy of the Believer's Business Confession that we confess every single day but Sunday, you better message me and I'll send a copy to you ASAP. Father, I thank you that your favor goes before me. I thank you that your favor surrounds me like a shield. I thank you that you load me up with benefits daily. I thank you that I'm blessed in the city and in the field. I thank you that you will not withhold any good thing from me. Thank you for causing the works of my hands to multiply. I thank you that the fruit of my labor springs forth in the correct season and not before its time. I thank you for causing my business to prosper. I thank you that the enemies of my business cannot prosper against me. Thank you, Father, for providing abundant supply of what I don't know what supply is, but abundant supply of what's needed to flourish. Thank you for allowing me to dominate in my industry. I thank you that I attract the right employees and they prosper also. Thank you for anointing my mind to see and prosper from opportunities that others don't see. Thank you for allowing me to create generational wealth. Thank you that my family calls me blessed. Thank you that my friends call me blessed. Thank you that my city calls me blessed. Thank you for blessing me with more business than I can receive. Thank you for blessing me to bless others. I believe what I confess, I receive what I confess, and I will do what I confess today. Hands together. All right, y'all. So, quick message today. I always say that, and I don't know why, just a habit. But this is what I want to tell you today, guys. I almost lost my mind. I was living in Fort Lauderdale. You guys know the story. Made $1.2 million that year, and I thought everything was good. So here I am. I'm out here in these streets trying to make it work, trying to hold everything together. While I'm trying to hold everything together, things start falling apart. I'm stressing out because I'm trying to hold on to the car, trying to hold on to the house, trying to hold on to the extra money here, trying to hold on to this, hold on to that, hold on to this, hold on to that. Well, entrepreneur, you have to understand this. This is what I had to understand as I was trying to hold on to everything. Now, listen, let me tell you the status I was at. So I was the president and founder of the Home-Based Business Chamber of Commerce for the state of Florida. You know, I was recognized as one of the top social media marketers in America at that particular time. So I had all this status that I was trying to hold on to. But when I started losing things, what made me be on the verge of losing my mind literally was because I was trying to hold on to everything. And a friend said to me at the time, and I want to pass this on to you, he said, man, you got to get light. And I said, dang, that hit me like a ton of bricks because I never thought about what it was like. Oh, yeah. I was that dude. Yep. So, you know, I never thought about getting light because what getting light looked like to me was I was quitting. But that's not what he was saying. What he was really saying is, Mike, I know you made all this money. I know you have accomplished all these different things. I know that. That's well and good. But the season that you're in your life right now where you need to rebuild and you know how to rebuild is going to require some capital. And being that it's going to require some capital, you need to restructure your life by letting some things go. And sometimes we don't do it because we are afraid to start over. Oh my God. I started over so many times, y'all, after that particular time that I was exhausted just from the restart. Just from the restart, I wanted to throw in the towel because I went through this place of embarrassment. So I go down to Fort Lauderdale, and here's the first thing I had to let go. I go down to Fort Lauderdale, and everybody thinks because I'm from Georgia that I'm slow, just because I'm from Georgia. So they think in Florida, they think they're fast because they're from Florida, which is hilarious to me. So I came down there and ran laps around them boys. Laps, okay? Legally. No scamming, no nothing. Ran laps around them boys. But here's the thing. When I got recognized, I had to get light by letting the image of who I was go. The image of who I was, yes, Ashley, laps. The image of who I was as this man that came to Fort Lauderdale, Miami, and blew up, I had to let that go because at the moment I didn't look like that. I didn't look like that right then. Because I came here and I proved y'all wrong. Y'all thought this, and I proved y'all wrong. So if I was letting stuff go, getting light, starting over, then it'll look like y'all was right. Yeah. Y'all, it would look like y'all was right because now you about to see me with nothing again. Right? So it looked like y'all was right. And so I had to let go of what that looked like. Some of you right now, you're not making certain decisions or doing certain things that you should do because how you look. Your reputation, you have to let it go. You know how I say Jesus became a man of no reputation? Your reputation is not who you are. Your reputation is who people think you are. Because you and I both know there's another side of you when you're not on social media, you're not in front of the camera. So you have to let go of the reputation. That's the first thing. Don't hold on to no reputation. I want to show you some people, and y'all can say, oh, you know, what, have an opinion or whatever, but I want to show you some people who have done that successfully, and they are doing extremely well. No matter how you feel, let me show you the proof. So you guys remember when Kanye West was broke? Yeah, he was broke. This after he had his success. He was broke. He had to borrow money from Jay-Z, which at that particular time he never paid back. Jay-Z was already a billionaire at that particular time. Then he came out and made some quotes on TMZ and some different things like that. And you guys know, y'all already know what happened. Everybody said, yeah, we're gonna cancel Kanye West. Well, guess what, y'all? 2 years later, Kanye West is a billionaire. More money than Jay-Z. Look it up. More money than Jay-Z, more money than P. Diddy, more money than Dr. Dre. As a matter of fact, you can combine two of them. He has more than them. So now as people came and canceled Kanye West and called him crazy, I don't know no crazy man making billions of dollars. Crazy all the way to the top. But what Kanye had to do, Kanye had to let the reputation go. I cannot worry about how people see me. I cannot worry about how people view me when I go to bed at night or whatever it is, because I borrowed millions of dollars from somebody and never paid it back because I wasn't in position to pay it back. So I had to build it back up. So that's the first thing. Become a man of no reputation, or you're not gonna be able to rebuild. The next thing, I had to let go of stuff. I had to restructure my life. So I went from living in a beautiful condo on the intercoastal, all of that was nice. So I went from having this, this condo on the intercoastal where I can go fishing out my backyard, had real, not hardwood, baby, bamboo floors. You hear me? I ain't never had that in my life. That was special to me. I ain't want to let that go. No, I need that. Bamboo floors, man, come on. I love every moment of that. So I got the real bamboo floors. I'm living nice. I mean, it's just, it's cool. Listen, folks, I went from that to living and sharing an apartment with 4 other grown men. That was a major setback. And this after I made 1.2 mil. Now I'm living and sharing a room. I'm sharing a room now with four. It's a 1-bedroom, and I'm sharing a room now because I had to get light. Reputation, I had to let that go. The appearance of how I look based on lifestyle, because sometimes people try to hold up and make it seem like, business is so good or life is so good, which I don't think is a problem, but it is a problem when you pretend. So I'm holding this life up, and I'm trying to hold it up, and it's killing me. So I had to get light. So I got light. Let go of the reputation. I lost so much stuff. Y'all, I had a suitcase that had 5 outfits in it. And I wore them bad boys Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This is my Monday outfit, my Tuesday outfit. I literally went from riches to rags. Yeah. So I go down. So I'm at this level now. But I'm being judged. Now I had an opportunity to come up. Now here's the part here. Another thing I had to do to get light. I had to restructure my bills. Yeah. I had to go get a cheaper phone plan than what I was paying before. Couldn't pay $200 a month for a phone. None of that. No. We're doing $50. Because that's what I can afford right now in order for me to put capital back in my business that will set me up. Now, this is before I had a family, but it will set me up to take care of my family for the rest of my life. I had to change my structure. I had to call and say, hey, can I get this lower? Insurance, lower. Phone bill, lower. Medical, lower. Everything I had to do lower because I knew it wouldn't be forever. I knew it would just be temporary that I had to make these changes. But sometimes people are so possessed by their image that they can't make the necessary changes to succeed. But if you make the necessary changes opposite of the image, you probably don't have to do it for a few months because the money that you would save will allow you to reinvest in your business and launch you to a whole nother level that you wouldn't even imagine. So I had to let that go. So in that process, reputation gone. How people looked at me, gone. And I want to share this story. This is what I'm going to close with. So I remember while I was in that stage of trying to rebuild, I was just starting to get some traction, y'all. Listen, y'all, look. When it came to a car, your boy was on a scooter that cost $500. Yes. Man had a scooter. I bought the scooter for $500. Yeah. So you go from a car to just riding a scooter in Miami. You don't look that bad because that's the culture there. But I went from a car to a scooter. Okay. So the house went down. All of that went down because I needed to save money. And right now, y'all know y'all want a scooter. Don't judge me. Y'all want a scooter? It cost me $3 a week in gas. All I spent was $12 a month to get to where I needed to go on that scooter, man. Now, it was bad when it was raining, but all them other days, man, listen, it wasn't no problem. It wasn't no problem at all. Just put on a poncho and you good to go. So anyway, back to my story. In my closing. So I remember while I'm trying to rebuild, this right here hit me like a hammer over the head. So people have learned about me because of the past successes. So they wanted to have a meeting with me down in Hollywood, Florida. Now, so in Hollywood, Florida, I needed to catch a tri-rail to go down there to take this meeting with this insurance company that wanted to bring me on as a consultant. So not a 9 to 5, but they wanted to bring me on as a consultant, about to pay me some big money. Okay. So I'm super excited, right? But remember, I done lost so much stuff. So I go down there. My hair isn't cut, so I combed it the best I could. The whole way there, just combing. You got to make sure it's presentable, right? I put on the best outfit that I could put on. I get there, I have the meeting. These guys are standing up and saying, wow, what? We never even heard of this. They were blown away by the information I was providing. So I'm like, oh yeah, I got this in the bag, man. I got it in the bag. So they didn't make a decision that day. So then they called me back about a week or so later. And here's the thing right here, y'all. They called me back a week or so later. So I began to hop on the tri-rail. Now listen, I was so broke that I stole the train ride because I ain't even had the money to put on for the ticket. So I hopped on the train. As the train going down there, I see the security guard walking towards me in order to check my ticket. So I got up and I went upstairs and walked around and got behind the security guard so he wouldn't check me. Man, y'all don't know what it is to have to struggle to try to make it. So I hop on the train. I get off the train. And the reason why I took it because you can't put a scooter on 95. Anyway, so I get off the train. I start walking to the office. I get there to the office for the second meeting, and it's the second meeting. I'm excited. I'm like, oh yeah, we definitely about to go ahead. I'm about to walk out of here with this check today. That's what's about to happen, you know. So I get there, and we have a conversation. It's not as long as the first one, and they said, yeah, we decided not to go with you. I was like, what in the hell are you talking about? You're not gonna go with me. I'm like, I'm shocked. I was like, okay. I'm thinking I'm about to reach in my bag of sales. But listen, y'all. I said, why? This man told me because of your shoes. Now I'm thinking this got to be like a parable or something, you know. You ain't walking enough mile in my shoes. No. He was like, the shoes you have on. I was like, the shoes I have on? He said, yeah. He said the information you provided was amazing. He said, but the shoes you have on makes us doubt everything that you said. Now, y'all know I went off. I was upset. Now, I done stole a train ride to get down here. You know what I'm saying? Almost got kicked off the chain and thrown in jail, got a ticket or whatever. I done stole a train ride, and you not going to give me this check because of my shoes? Are you crazy? Do you know what boy, listen, y'all. Lost my mind. Long story short, I had to, on that ride back, almost in tears, I had to swallow my pride. I had to find another way to make it. Because here I am, thinking I'm about to walk into this big $50,000 check. I walk away with nothing. Because of my shoes. Listen, y'all, I was so poor at that particular time that the dress shoes I had on was all beat up. They were Walmart shoes. They were all beat up and folded and all the stuff like that because that was the best that I could do at that time. So the image, again, I had to get light. I had to let that go. I had to let it go. That these people didn't go with me over a pair of shoes because I ain't look like money no more. Dang. I'm about to go back and struggle some more. And if you don't let it go, and if I ain't let it go, it would have killed me. Definitely would have killed me. But in that process, what I learned is that God was building me up again to make more than I've ever made before. He was putting me in position and showing me the necessary mindset that I would need in order to progress through life. But I had to be willing to make certain sacrifices in order for that to become a reality, in order for that to go forward. So now in my business journey, in my process, I'm okay with being patient to make more. I don't have to make it today. I'll set it up where it pays me every single month for the rest of my life. No ifs, no ands, no buts. So anyway, y'all, that's it for today. Get light, entrepreneur. You have a different type of struggle. You have a different type of struggle. Your setup is a little different than everybody else. If you got to call and get that phone bill lowered, do it. If you got to call and get that insurance lowered, do it. If you got to call and get that, the car payment. If you got to call and get that car payment pushed to the back so you can have a couple of months that you don't have to pay it, you need to do it. Whatever you have to do to make it through this particular time, do it today. Do it today. Sound like altar call. Is there one? Is there one? Come to Jesus. Come to Jesus just now. Anyway, y'all, I'm out of here. Bite your dead in the neck. Don't let it go to it. Bless you. Love y'all. Y'all make sure y'all have a great day today. And yeah, if you need a copy of this, I ain't even do it right. Bite your dead in the neck. And don't let it go to it. Bless you. All right. Love y'all. Y'all have a good day. Hope this helped y'all.